Veterans Helping Veterans is our mission because we are Warfighter made.
Ever since I was little, watched Emig and McGrath and Kevin Windham and all those guys. Started riding just for fun when I was probably like 9 or 10. My brother inspired me to race. I mean, he just had so much passion for it, it just kind of made me want to be that much better too. Being involved with the Toyota build at the Warfighter Made means a lot to me just because, you know, I know a lot of guys are out there struggling, isolating, and it'd be really cool to be able to bring them out on recreational therapy trips. Being out to go ride and kind of just hang out with the guys and talk with others and share your experiences is a big step in the recovery. I'm from Monroe, Washington. Basically just grew up playing a lot of sports. We had a track probably just a couple miles from our house. You know, right after school, we'd go ride all day. ...2008, March, 7 months after high school. I joined with my best friend, so we got to experience all that together. I wanted to, you know, go and do something greater than myself. You know, I didn't know what to expect when I first got to boot camp. I just remember some guy, big old dude, yelling at me, you know. Kind of scary, but I mean, once you're there and you're going through it, I don't know, I loved it. I love being a Marine, you know. I was with 2nd Battalion, 3rd Marines as a 0311. A little bit through our workup, they switched me to be a 0331, which is a machine gunner, so infantry, boots on the ground. Basically, our mission was just to go out, patrol around all these local villages, talk to the elders, find out where the Taliban were operating from or whatever. There's one paved road, and it's Highway 1. The rest is all dirt. Every day you go out, I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen, really. A lot of IEDs, improvised explosive device. There's pressure plate, remote detonated, or they detonate with the cell phone. Every time you leave the wire, I always said a prayer right before. You do 3 days of patrol, 3 days of post, and 3 days of QRF, which is quick reaction force. If someone's outside the wire and they're getting messed up, you gotta go out there and save them.
Right there. Go.
One of our squads was outside the wire and they hit an IED and killed one of our buddies inside there, so we got called out, had to set like a cordon around it so the Taliban wouldn't run up and try to steal any of the ammo or whatever is left in the vehicle. You know, on our way back is when we got hit. We weren't even that far from our base. We were probably like 2 football fields or something away. I remember right before going down a wadi, which is a dried up riverbed, going up the other side, making like a right-hand corner. My staff sergeant who was in the vehicle behind me said I shot like 60 feet in the air because I was up on top in the turret with the machine gun. First thing I did was kind of wiggle my feet, make sure that they're still there. It was bad when they were trying to take my boots off my feet. I like passed out from the pain. First thing I asked them if any of my other buddies made it, and they said no. So they were all killed. There's 5 of us. Yeah, it's pretty hard for me, you know. I guess the whole process is difficult, you know, when you first come back. I didn't care about life. I didn't care about anything, you know what I mean? I was just living, you know, one day at a time. I didn't care what I did. I didn't think anything great was gonna I was gonna do anything great again, you know what I mean? I was coping the wrong way with a lot of the problems I was going through. Rob kind of found me when I was at my low point in my life, you know, kind of helped me get out of that. So when I finally was ready and I made the choice to want to better my life, you know, he's kind of been here. I look at him as like a really caring, you know, kind person. He's been through a lot though, and he's a fighter for sure.
A little faster.
You know, I want to help others. kind of tell my story to a lot of the other guys that are still struggling. Let them know like what programs are available for them if they want the help and how we're here to help them. Doing stuff like this gives me another purpose.
For more on Warfighter's story, check this out.